Hey, Judy, what's up?
V, can you come over stat?
Something happened?
Yeah. Just come.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to part 34 of Cyberpunk 2077, and oh god, Judy sounded very desperate, so yeah, let's get that new mission that just popped up, and we're gonna go pay her a visit. After all, we kinda need to inform her about the Voodoo Boys. I'm pretty sure what's about to happen may be worse than the Voodoo Boys. But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, I gotta say that after everything that I have been through ever since the Konpeki Plaza heist went belly up, it can't possibly get any worse. Between having a dead rocker who's actually trying to be a patriot in my head, slowly but surely taking me over, getting shot in the head by Dexter Deshawn, losing T-Bug, losing Jackie, and on top of the fact that I may only have a short amount of time to live, it just can't possibly get any worse. Not to mention, I went through hell and damnation just to find Evelyn Parker to see if she's actually awake. By the way, this is the final mission in the mandatory string of Judy's missions. Eventually, there'll be the side missions. And those won't happen until probably later on, like after Down the Street. So I won't be in too much of a rush to try to do Down the Street, because there's a lot of things for me to do. And also there may be cyber psychos in the area, so there's that. But folks, Konpeki Plaza was nothing more than bad luck. Had I not tried to pursue that job, well, I'd still be alive. Granted, somebody else would have went to that suicide mission, but hey, I wouldn't have a bullet in my head and I wouldn't be on the verge of dying. Oh, and by the way, because of what I just did, the police may be after me. And by what I just did, I mean knocking down a street lamp and driving on the wrong side of the road. What is this, LA Noire? And that was actually a reported crime. I should have dealt with that first. But this is more important. We're almost at the area anyway. And I just went there and triggered the fight. From a far off distance, even though I'm not even there. So, screw whoever's over there and let's just deal with Judy and see what's going on. Again, it just cannot be worse than what I've already been through. I've killed Scavs, I've killed Maelstrom, I've killed 3 cyber psychos thus far. Oh, actually, I think 2. Yeah, I think I killed 2. No, wait, I killed 3, never mind. I've killed 3 cyber psychos thus far. It just can't get any worse than this. So, let's see what Judy has to... Well, first I gotta ring her doorbell first in order for her to open up. Hey, focus on the doorbell. Wait, where is it? Ah, there it is. It finally focused. Alright, Judy. What's wrong? How can I help?
Oh, no! Herself to express her undying gratitude to you for saving her ass.
Oh, stop talking. I was only gone an hour. How did this happen?
I don't know. Told you. Evie was lying in bed like always when I went out. And I got back to...
Fuck.
If I'd just known, I'd have...
Don't blame yourself. Won't solve anything.
I should have sensed something. That it was off.
Stop. Couldn't watch her 24/7. She'd made up her mind. Would have found a way. Always. Gotta do something with her.
Don't want any trouble. I'm calling the badges. Can you carry her to the bed?
As if that'll change anything.
Yeah, I need to report an accidental death. North side, Jackson Street. No. No imminent danger. Suicide. Tomorrow? No! Today! What part of dead don't you understand? No, she was not pronounced dead by trauma team. If she'd have had coverage, we wouldn't be talking. Fuck you. If you don't want to move your asses, why don't I come down to the precinct and trash it into bits? Now will you come and arrest me, you pussies? Fine, I don't give a fuck what you write me up for. They'll be here soon. Told me to keep her on ice until tomorrow. Can you believe the balls?
All things considered, you let him off pretty light. Had it been me, they'd have gotten an earful like nobody's biz.
Put something on her. I'd rather she look like a person than a body. Did you wait outside? Close the door, V. Please. Bum a cig.
Didn't know you smoked.
Quit. It's been years. But right now I need something besides air in my lungs. Please, V, just one.
Fine, here.
That was her smoke case.
She smoked some strange boutique brand.
That's Evie. Whenever she pulled on a new face, it was down to the details.
A lot of people know the real Evelyn. Who she really was.
No. Nobody. Fuck, Evie. I let her down. I thought if I gave her some space or time, she'd get back on her feet.
Stay strong, Judy. Don't let this tear you down.
You know what? Let's just not say anything for a minute, okay?
Her condition, couldn't think about anything else. Tech-wise, she was clean. Doll Shard was operational, uncorrupted. So, psychological trauma had to be that. Did some more digging in her virtues, found Woodman.
He kept her. Had his way with her. The things he did. And once he got bored, he pawned her off.
What did Woodman do to her? Did you see it?
Yeah. And I really wish I could unsee it.
Wait, so you found other recordings?
Had another look at the corrupted ones. You know, lots of static. Hard to pick up anything, really. At some point, I stumbled on something like an echo of the spat we'd had last time we saw each other. But I know she wasn't scrolling.
Why was it saved as a virtue?
Got no explanation for it. Maybe she recalled it later, relived it, almost. Implant could have been on when, you know, as a defense mechanism, escaping into the past so as not to live in the present.
I had no idea that guy was such a monster. Saw him as your average tricksy sleazebag.
He puts on a convincing facade. I knew him, but I never thought him that sick in the brain. Gotta be something I can do about it.
Like what?
Don't know yet. Think I'll call Suze. Thanks, V. Sorry, but I'd rather be alone now. Promise to keep in touch.
Anything comes up, holler on the hollow.
Well, it actually did get worse. Yeah. Evelyn went the Frank Pantangeli route. Only difference is, Frank Pantangeli suicided himself so that he would not have to answer for the fact that he almost ratted out the Corleone family. Meanwhile, Evelyn went that route because Woodman, the Scavs, and the Voodoo Boys had all screwed her over, even though she tried to change her face and hide out because of the Konpeki Plaza complete and utter failure, which is nobody's fault but Yorinobu for killing the Emperor. But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a couple of cabs on the loose. I already dealt with one. I'm going to deal with the remaining 6 in the next episode of Cyberpunk 2077. And God help the game if it breaks. Also, God help this part if it gets, age restricted, or worse, the newest thing on YouTube, blocked because it got too many views and you have to be subscribed in order to see it. I'll see you guys next time.